was so hungry that I literally went, what is wrong with me? Well, when you stop in the middle of the road like that, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I feel like an adult now a little bit. And then it said do a U-turn, and I was like, I don't want to do U-turn. I don't really know the rules with that. That is actually really cool. I wish I got it on my toes too, so my toes could change colors. All doors must be locked at 11. Everyone must leave at 11. If not, you may be charged false alarm fees. Oh! Hello. So today I'm gonna be vlogging. Actually, I'm gonna be vlogging this whole weekend. I have a lot of things to talk about. It's my first time living alone, which is really exciting. I'm in a different state than my parents for an internship. The university that I go to is really close to my home. It's like 10 minutes away. And I live on campus, but it's not the same thing. I have a ton of roommates and I've never lived alone before. I turned 22 in less than 2 weeks and I got my license 6 months ago. I have a lot of strengths in life, okay? I'm very intelligent. I think I'm emotionally intelligent. I think that I'm charismatic. I'm a good friend. So God knew that if He gave me good driving abilities, I would be unstoppable. Like I needed something to humble me a little bit. So yeah, it's my first time driving around and taking myself places by myself all the time, you know, like consistently only relying on myself for transportation. It's a little bit scary, but I've gotten a lot better at driving. I get honked at like every other day. My friends have been telling me that I need to get one of those stickers that says like caution new driver, but I don't want to pull up to work in one of those stickers. So embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. I told my boyfriend that I was gonna go get my nails done and he sent me money to get my nails done. I used to have pink strands here, but now they're just blonde, so we're gonna re-dye those again. And this next weekend, my friends are coming to celebrate my birthday, and I have this apartment all to myself. I was supposed to have a roommate. She didn't end up coming, so I have an extra bedroom. I have so much space, so I'm gonna have like 11 people staying here, but I'm so excited and I'm so thankful that they agreed to come because it's like a 3.5 hour drive. And lately I've been feeling so thankful to know that I have such great friends in my life, because growing up in high school, I didn't really have a lot of friends. I was very lonely, and now my friends are gonna come visit me, my boyfriend's gonna come visit me, and I'm making friends here. So I'm gonna plan like everything that I need to buy. I'm gonna buy a lot of drinkies. I'm gonna make this giant bowl of chili for them. I'm gonna buy decorations. And other than that, I have a lot of studying to do because unfortunately I am taking a class during my internship, which has been really difficult, honestly, because it is a 3-week long class, and those 3 weeks usually would be stretched out during a whole semester. Ever since I started living by myself, I have become the crazy candle lady. I love having my own kitchen because I love cooking. I'm not the best cook ever, but ever since I became vegetarian 2 years ago, I started cooking for myself way more. I'm actually gonna make my lunch right now. Half of this avocado that I want to use, like an eggy avocado sandwich with hot sauce. But oh my god, it's getting really windy right now actually, and I hear sirens, and I have to drive in like less than an hour, and that's really scary for me. But I made an appointment, so I'm gonna commit. It's like a little egg holder. Can you hear that? Oh my god, that's really scary actually. I've decided that I'm gonna saute some mushrooms on the side of this a little bit just to add on top of my eggies. I love mushrooms. I mean, when I'm at home and it rains like that, I'm chilling. I'm like, okay, I don't care, I'm inside. But when I'm by myself, I'm like, I'm gonna die. So that's another thing that happens when you live by yourself, is you start getting scared of weather, you start getting scared of people breaking into your house. I was never scared of that before. Now, when I go to sleep, I leave this entire area, I turn off the lights, and then I go in my room and I lock the door. There's no one in here. Why am I locking the door? It's because I'm scared. The hard part, I always mess up my eggies when I do this. Okay, it worked. It's just there we go. Oh my gosh, now the birds are chirping, the sun is coming out. That was crazy. That was really scary and sudden. I hope it doesn't happen while I'm driving. I'm adding this to my avocado. so yummy. I love savory foods. Oh. I love hot sauce. I put it on everything, and it's gonna go on everything here as well. So good. Holy moly. And then you take this and you dip it in there. I'm so hungry that I literally went, what is wrong with me? Like, slow down. No one is taking this food from me. This is so nice because as I'm eating, it's getting sunnier, it's getting prettier. A little bit of eggy and mushroom. Let's pack our stuff and get out of here now. Okay, this is really exciting. I just bought a thing that I can set my camera up with, or my phone with, while I'm driving. So this is so cool. That means that there's a lot of pressure because you're gonna see me driving and I'm not the best driver. So, but I guess this will be good practice. I feel like every time I drive and I have a passenger, I drive so bad. Also, every time I drive after a long day of work, I drive really bad. So I guess I just drive bad. It took forever to get out of the parking lot because I was scared of putting any cars. Imagine it's my first week living here with a bunch of other interns, and then first week I run into someone's car, or I run into someone's car in the parking lot at work. Those are actual adults. That has been my biggest fear recently when it comes to driving. I am terrified of that happening. I've gotten honked at because I was like distracted and didn't see the light turn green. I feel like that was very common. But then there was another instance where I got honked at that was actually really traumatizing, and I actually did something really, really stupid and really bad. And I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to tell you what I did. I'm not going to tell you what I did. All I'm going to say is I never will be making that mistake again. And so imagine you 6 months after you got your license, maybe you're about to turn 17, maybe you're still like 16 and a half, depending on when you got it. I'm 22, and I have the experience of a 16 and a half year old driving, and I'm all by myself here. Like, see, once again, like, okay. Well, when you stop in the middle of the road like that, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Okay, I'll see you when I get there. I'm here. It's 1 minute before my appointment, so I want to share a funny little story with you. The first week I was here, which was 5 days ago, I was driving to Walmart to get groceries, and I missed my turn. And I was like, that's okay. Don't freak out. My mommy and my daddy always tell me if you miss your turn, just keep going. GPS will redirect you. Don't worry. I purposefully always put avoid highways on my GPS because that's scary. And so I was like, that's okay. And then it said do a U-turn, and I was like, I don't want to do U-turn. I don't really know the rules with that. So I just kept going. Ended up on the highway. I don't know how I did that, but I was terrified. I was like, once I realized I was going to be on the highway, I was gripping onto the wheel, and I was like, I'm gonna be okay. It's okay. You've done this before with your daddy on your side. Now you're by yourself. You got this. I did it. I got on, and I got off, and I was fine. But that was really scary. And then I put avoid highways, so I assumed that it would take me back without using the highway, but it made me get on the highway again. That was terrifying. But great learning experience, and will not be missing my turns anymore. Okay, let's get in there. Let's get classy. The place is called Classy Nails. Let's get classy, girls. I'm back. I love my nails so much. They are the cutest things ever, and I got the same color on my toes. Just kidding, I'm not gonna do that here. And these are apparently like the colors change with heat. So when I was getting my pedicure, which felt so good, I kept trying to figure out like the little massage thing, and I could not figure out how to lower the settings, and it kept doing the thing where it goes on your back, and I just kept going like, and I literally could feel like my face moving, and I couldn't lower the intensity, so I just had to turn it off. Thank you. Here I am once again. Meow, 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 meow. I'm I'm back and I changed into some comfy sweatpants. And now comes the boring part of the day. I made myself another coffee, and then every time I study, I have like all of my candles with me. Kind of a fire hazard, to be honest, because I have so many papers here, but I always have candles with me, actually. It's not just when I'm studying, it's when I'm cooking, cleaning, showering. Okay, I'll be back when it's time for dinner. Meow, 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 meow. Malcolm Todd's new album came out yesterday, and it's so good, and I just keep listening to it on and on and on, non-stop, pretty much the whole day, and my favorite song is Obsessica. I just love it so much. Kiss me slow. This is the color changing I was talking about. I think it's because I need to get rid of that glimmer, but oh my god, you can see here it's changing colors. That is actually really cool. I wish I got it on my toes too, so my toes could change colors. Okay, my sandwich did fall apart, as you already saw, but it's still gonna be super yummy. It is so hot, but it is so yummy. I'm gonna eat this, watch a show, and then finish up my homework, finish up my grad letter that I've been working on, and then maybe we can dye our hair together. I'm dying. So, we did not dye my hair. Today I woke up at noon. I studied until like 8 p.m. 8 hours of studying. I finished everything that I had to get done and then ran to go do groceries because the gym here closes at 11. So, we did not dye my hair. We did not dye my hair. I have underestimated the amount of studying I needed to do, so I just passed out last night after studying. When I moved here, they gave me a little paper that said gym is 24/7. Then one night I'm at the gym at like midnight, and then I hear alarms blasting, and I'm like, that's a little weird, and I low-key ignored it. And then I see this little sign in the corner of the gym on top of a weight. I'm not even joking you, like this. They just propped it on the weight. You could tell that it had never been there before. It was a recent addition, and it said all doors must be locked at 11. Everyone must leave at 11. If not, you may be charged false alarm fees. Oh! Oh! And so I ran out. I didn't really realize how loud the alarms were, but as soon as I left and just kept kind of walking, I just kept walking away from the clubhouse, getting further, and I'm like, that alarm was really loud. That alarm was really loud. I'm embarrassed once again. I'm embarrassed because I'm sure people saw me and they're working out being like, she's clueless. These alarms are going off. Anyways, I got my groceries and then I left them in the car, ran to the gym, and I made it out at 10:50. Batty. Okay, grocery haul time. Giant thing of hot sauce because I got a mini one and I'm already done with it and it's been like 1.5 weeks. Riced cauliflower. I got a bunch of mushrooms because I put these on everything. Milk, shredded cheese, plates, lotion, and something to exfoliate my body with. Impossible nuggets and impossible meatballs. Tortillas and avocados and tomatoes. I like yogurt, tofu, and I fridge is milk, coffee, and water. And milk. I got candles last Sunday. Okay, I wanted to get mascara and it was locked. Like I had to go and ask a guy to get it for me that works there. And it took them like 20 minutes to figure it out. And then as soon as he got it for me, I walked to the next aisle and there were a bunch of mascaras that weren't locked up. So I'm stupid. I'm starving because I studied until 8 and then ran to the grocery store and then ran to the gym and I haven't had dinner. I don't know how I survived that workout. That's not good. You should always fuel yourself up before a workout. It's time to put these groceries away and fuel myself up and shower and go to sleep. It's time to shower. These past 2 weeks have been hard. They've been a little stressful. So I have made it a priority to take the most beautiful, long, luxurious shower every single night. So it looks like a party in here, okay? It looks like a party in here. I have my lights. I always play music, but I'll pull it up on my iPad like this, you know, for the aesthetics. I have 4 candles in here. Here's one of my new ones. Once again, maybe kind of a fire hazard, but I make it smell delicious in here. And then out there, I have 2 candles currently lit so that when I'm done with my shower and I step out, I'm like, it smells really good out here. It smells really good out here, and it smells really good in here, and everything just smells really good. And even though these past 2 weeks have been a little bit stressful, I feel very grateful. This is a good kind of stress for me to have. I feel like I've grown so much already in the past 2 weeks, and I'm becoming an adult. I feel like an adult now a little bit, but I don't want to be an adult. Today I bought this to exfoliate and this thing to use before I shower, because the only thing I've been using while shaving is literally my conditioner. I've been putting that on my legs and then not exfoliating before or after. So I'm stepping up my game. Okay, time to shower. The only slightly bad thing about me taking these super long, beautiful, hot, luxurious showers is that I like the water scorching hot. I like it so that it literally feels like it's burning, but it feels so good. I also love laying in the sun and literally feeling my skin burn. I just love feeling like I'm burning. It feels good for me. Sometimes I get out of the shower and I'm like, wait, I'm low-key sweating a little bit. And I just showered. I'm gonna keep doing it. When I was younger, like early teens, or like honestly like up until like 2 years ago, I was an Ariana Grande fanatic. She's still always on my Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year. Before that, it was like only her 24/7 posters of her everywhere. Used to watch music videos of her on repeat. I loved that girl. And so I still love that girl. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I have all these face masks. I've had them for a while and I just haven't been using them, but tonight feels like I deserve it. You know, it's Sunday night. The week has come to an end. I'm about to start a new week. Let's do whatever this one is. I don't know what it is, but let's do it. I look mischievous. I like this one because sometimes they're not clear enough for my liking, and sometimes they don't fit good, but this one fits really good on my face, actually. I really like it. And then I pull one of these because I took my contacts out and I can't see. I am currently finishing up the Michael Jackson documentary that just came out. It smells really good in here. I transferred my candles. My cup is filled up with ice water. I have Mousy and Bunny to be with me tonight. Hello Kitty blanket. So it's gonna be a good night. And then I have my 7 chakras. It's been pretty busy with studying, but I always try to find time for myself to, you know, make myself feel cared for. I can't take myself seriously with this face mask. I look a little bit ridiculous. Okay, have a precious, beautiful, amazing good night. Meow, 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 meow.